Few people have done regularly this area of Hagerman. This is what happens if you take the Crow Hill Trail road and stop at the first right turn and go through that oilfield fence. We're at the very end of that trail on a midsummer day with lots of bugs, and I'm looking back to where I started earlier. Basically, on this trail, you hike in about 1.5 miles or 2 miles, and you meet what is the Harris Creek 2-mile trail. If you turn right at the outermost point of the Harris Creek 2-mile trail, instead of turning left to come back in. Looking east at first, that is the 2-mile Harris Creek Trail extension at its junction with the Crow Creek Oilfield Trail. And we're now going to start panning southeast, then south, and that Crow Creek Oilfield Trail, as I call it, continues. That oil tank storage battery there in the background is the one man-made object in this area outside of the utility lines that are in various portions. As you can see, looking more to the west now, this is kind of a high point for this whole area of the refuge. Looking generally east while walking back in, you can see there's lots of open grassland in this area on the Crow Creek Oilfield Road Trail. And there's also not much in the way of people. We're briefly headed down this trail that extends off to the west from the Crow Hill Oilfield Road Trail. Basically, this trail goes around roughly on the south side of Crow Hill itself, gradually dropping into a little swale. Things changed over the years with the Fish and Wildlife Service. At one time, this apparently was a pond of some sort. As you can see, there's a water release wheel up there at the head, kind of like what you could see on a couple of Harris Creek 2-mile trail ponds in the past. But the one at the first main pond has now been removed. This is similar to that. And zooming back out, because we are basically on top of a berm of sorts, this whole area apparently at one time was another pond. But probably long ago. I have no idea how much this naturally fills in heavier winter rains, and how many birds still come here. You can see the trail looking due west now, continues off in that direction. As I said earlier, basically you're wrapping around somewhat behind Crow Hill itself. Still climbing, plenty of grasshoppers and other insect critters out here today. Looks like we were getting closer and closer to the top. I don't have an exact map of refuge versus private land boundaries in my head, but looking further south, you continue to climb that way, panning back to the west more, That's another open area, even less of a trail than this. But as you'll see, that's between fences on both sides.